wondering how Leeds are going to break down what's been so far a very good cover defence by Wakefield, who are a very strong side, very fit side. Seaborn. A good pair of half-backs, Seaborn and Shoebottom. Sometimes I call them Seabottom and Shoeborn, but at least you know what I mean. Got to get the ball in, a chance. Well taken, Seaborn. Seaborn, lovely dummy. Only 21 years of age, this lad, but he's got the old nut on him. Oh, a lot of knock-ons and a save. The only way is to go sliding down in behind and get the ball tucked under your arm, and that's it. And that's what Wakefield did then. Nice kick from an awkward position. Ian Brook coming up a great bout. Brisbane very cleverly taking it, but Smith missing the pass. Oh, missing the ball too. Well, his real water polo effort is this. A chance for Hawley. Got Brook outside him. Wakefield to try before the interval would give them a lot of encouragement. And these strong forwards, McLeod, Haig, are coming up into the attack. Leeds ball. So it's quite an advantage to turn around at half-time with a lead in the dressing room. It's a lot easier feeling than if you're behind. Atkinson, the fastest man on the Leeds side. Oh, he gave him the pass inside. It's not Atkinson's day so far. Mr. Fairbairn just sticking his flag at Atkinson. He once had a just judge who hit a player with it. Wakefield never lost at Wembley. Four visits, 4 wins, and their first after the war, 1946. Here. It's over the lightning then. Well, Seaborn kicking with the left leg for position and then hoping to get the scrums, which they have been getting, incidentally, 10-4. Which has been very valuable, but he hasn't raised a try yet. And as the rain comes down again, we go into the last 6 minutes of the first half. Atkinson chasing a troublesome one, but Cooper very good there. Gets out of one. Shoebottom, number 6. Leeds leading the dark jerseys. Whoa. The only way. Well, never has been a cup final where it's going to be a question of taking your chance as it comes from the water. Oh, I missed it. Well, that was a chance then for Kenny Eyre as he took the ball. The line was dead open. 5 minutes left with Ginger Owen to put it in. These balls. We can get a possession. Crosby beating Shepherd. Wakefield are coming very, very quickly on to Leeds, were finding it a little troublesome to get rid of them. Nice dummy, but it didn't come off. A dummy is when you pretend to pass and you don't. Just in case you're coming out of the wet, it's Wakefield on the left. Light jerseys, Leeds in the dark jerseys, and Leeds 4 points against Wakefield Trinity's 7 points. 5 minutes to go to half-time. Well, I guess before there was 90,000 here. Well, the official attendance is given as 90,000. We don't know where this Challenge Cup, first played for in 1897 and won by Batley, is going to. That is all. The cup cost £60, £60,000 receipts, 90,000 attendance. So there's the figures for you to argue about. It is later, that's it. Now gone. Well, the rain's really coming down now. Really walloping down, but nothing we can do about it. Not getting into bed about it. We can't do anything about the weather, and it's going to be a real question of taking chances. There'll be a lot more kicking, I think, in the second half, and it's really belting down. Well, you can see for yourself, really coming down. We're trying to recap before the match, just when the real last wet Wembley was. I think it was about 48 Wigganish period. But you've still got to play football under any conditions and win cups. Leeds desperately need a try now at this point. We're not only getting rain, we're getting lightning, we're getting the lot. 4 seasons in one. All in one day. We're getting the thunder too, so I might as well have the lot. Oh, charge kick. Leeds attacking, if you can hear a lot of noise, it's thundering. Leeds attacking, and the big getting the ball 2-1. So it's hailing now. And Leeds chant. Leeds getting the ball, but Shoebottom. 2 minutes left to half-time, plus injury time. Not going to have any drop a goal. You've got to go for tries now. Level pegging at half-time, from Leeds' point of view, would be useful. Wakefield in front will feel a lot happier. But we'll drop the ball, Ramsey. You can see the post, and you can see the position. And I play this for fun. Wow, fun and money. Hawley, 13 of Wakefield. Don Fox, the kicker, Risman, the receiver. He's got 25 players in front of him. They'll still got it, hammer and tongue. There'll be no letting up on this. Silverarm, this is a chance to lead before the interval. They've broken most of the defence, but Wakefield's cover defence is excellent. And they even got the ball with it. This is the great strength of Wakefield, their cover defence, even when the break looks to have succeeded. They come back to it. 40 minutes gone, and the referee agrees with us and blows his whistle for half-time. So the players running off, probably for a change of clothing, certainly a change of tactics. And usually the walk-off at Wembley, but this time they're running up for half-time.
So
the score in the first half. Half-time Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7. And the necessary... Wakefield kick off in the light shirt, by the way. Necessary statistics: scrums first half, Leeds 15, Wakefield 4. Penalties, Leeds 4, Wakefield 2. Remarkably few penalties, but obviously a lot of scrums because of the conditions of the ground, which you'll see for yourself without me mentioning it. Owen, scrum half kick. Well, the tremendous downpour, you'll see pools all over the field, which means that it's going to be a question of taking chances, and the ones that are prepared to take the risk more than the others. Haig, Bob Haig, leads in the dark shirt. Harold Poynton, injured, captain, extra man. Matt McLeod, number 12, Don Fox, number 10, and prepared to move the ball inside. This is the pattern that Wakefield have played all the season, and they cannot change now, even because of conditions. Mick Clark leads. Leads badly, needing a quick try. They're in the wrong half of the field to get it, and they've not got possession. Not on. The referee is turning down all the appeals for an obstruction and a foul, but it's a scrum. And defending scrum half in this case to put it out that he wasn't going to give him the ball. I thought he was going to nip it in quickly. Nobody didn't see him. Bridgman. Bogged down for movement. This is the pattern that's going to be by both teams on the third or fourth tackle. They're going to kick in the hope of hey, what did he do to me? Hey, you can't do that, says Cooper. Get out of it. Come here, Mr. Ebelthwaite. Now, there's the dressing room, and that's where you're going to be not a good lad. And who wants an early bath in this condition? Wakefield, 3-point lead. They've got to just do the right sort of thing, and with the strength that they've got in the forwards, Leeds need to have some moment of inspiration in the Wakefield half, because apart from Atkinson, I can't see going the length of the field under these conditions unless it's a real overlap. At a point his knees seem to be all right. At a point in his benefit year for Wakefield. A tremendous lot of people come down from the north today, about 60,000, and the Leeds youngsters came in great strength this morning One lot almost missed the bus. In great trouble, but they didn't have any worry. They got here in time for the kick-off, so I don't think anybody's missed the match at all. Koitzer looking for Boynton. Offside, must be. Halfway line. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7. And at this moment, those who are talking about a possible draw, which is always likely, it only needs one try from Leeds and the teams will be level. Kicking towards a tremendous pool there. You see the dark patch there on the 25-yard line, and incidentally no extra time, so you can make your own plans for tonight. And you'll get back. It's a penalty a little bit nearer. Kick, you can kick for touch again. Or even can kick for goal. He's going to kick for goal, is he? They're not quite sure what they want to do. The 25-yard line. This is the moment the Leeds have got to strike now, if they intend to strike. Atkinson. Got it in. You see how Wakefield come up 3 at a time, and they can't quite get off me quite easily. And a penalty for pushing. That was for him pushing there, which you saw quite well. It's even a job getting the ball back into play now. Nobody wants to come out in the wet to get it. There's all those ball boys that we'll usually see around the joint. Who did it? Hey. It wasn't me either. Well, this will certainly be known as the wet Wembley, whatever else it will be known as. Oh, good. It was very good, but it wasn't within the law of rugby league football. Well, he could have stretched a bit in it was wet, but I don't think he would have pleased the other team. Halfway line. Score, Leeds 4, Wakefield Trinity 7, and Leeds still getting possession, which is in the first half. Not a knock on, Sid Hines. And if they get within 2 yards of the Trinity line, they'll scream over. They drop the ball. It being Ramsey, Joe Ramsey. Old arguments which was the best Wembley. 1935 Castleton, Huddersfield, 61 St Helens and Wigan, and 65 Wigan and Hunslet. But all great finals. We shall know the category of this one because of the deluge. There's a chance for Koitzer. Is Koitzer still? Yes. Koitzer's still playing on the right centre. Brook. Oh, you've washed him twice. Leave him alone. Don't be allowed 2 washings. Point in. Leeds half. Most of the players been in the Leeds half. The last few minutes, it's an awkward kick. Oh, well taken and offside. A bit of a scramble going on. Bit of trouble here. Brisbane up quickly. And Hines is hurt in that. Hines is a pretty tough lad, but he's had an arm injury. It'll be interesting to see whether Eric Lewis, the Leeds physiotherapist, attends to his arm. I think it's his ribs got really sandwiched then when he went up for that ball. It was a very, very well taken ball, but as he went up for it, two offside Wakefield players took him at the same time, and no doubt the ball on the rib cage would be troublesome. 10 minutes gone, second half, 3 points margin, 7 points to 4 for Wakefield. Just one try by Hurst, and Leeds now beginning to look that their time they did something. Could be a little bit of needle coming in. Could be. Leeds with ball possession, and they've had a tremendous lot of ball possession. Realise they've got to... Oh dear, it's a bad one. Now we're still at Wembley, we're not on any beach. Well, this was a knock on, and Wakefield with very, very much behind in ball possession. I'll realise, particularly from the play of the ball, they don't want to lose it like that. But Owen, who's having a hard game without a lot of ball possession, he's got that one. Poynton to Cooper to Brook. Brook, Bernard Watson wharfs him up. And got the ball. Leeds got possession. Only need one try to be on level pegging. Barry Seaborn, who will be the director of operations, will no doubt try to get position and then possession. Obviously work for position with the ground in this condition. Halfway line. I reckon now for this last half hour they're going to have to throw everything into it to save this match, and Leeds are now getting position. Clark driving his forward in, and with his ball possession it could be so vital now. Shepherd for Wakefield Trinity, he's the middleman of the three props, or two props and a hooker. Number 8 is a prop, just 3 yards out, but the ball's not in properly. Leeds possession. Oh, and he dropped it. The only one way to get this ball is to dive on it and stick it up your jumper, because you'll not get it any other way. Trying to scoop it up is hopeless. Fox is the man who'll kick, and kicks well, because Risman's got a long, long way to go to get back. But he's beaten one and done it well, and done it brilliantly. Oh, lost possession. Look at that Blake there. I think I should say that Wakefield are defending the deep end with in the white shirts, Leeds in the dark shirts, and ironically the sun comes out. Knock on. Poynton thought he knocked it back. 7 points to 4, one try only. The margin Hurst. Far side of the field, the Royal Box side, with the Eric who's coming on to a Leeds player. I think it felt very, very awkward there, but it's back on. 15 minutes gone, so that's 25 minutes to go. Can Leeds now pull this much wanted Rugby League Challenge Cup from Wakefield in the lead and chasing the double? They are the champions of the Rugby Football League. This is the one now to give them the double, and a nice one by Point into Domcock. Waddles his way through. No good passing deep. Got to be short and play short, and then hope that one can make the break. Seaborn. Penalty to Wakefield. Now Wakefield stand to attack and unfold some of their specialised moves, which invariably surrounds their rather progressive forwards. Haig, the fast one. McLeod. Haig is incidental when the forwards going to Australia. And there is Haig. 1 yard short. Shepherd. This is Wakefield with a chance. Oh, he dropped the ball. Well, that was the move that had a point in there. The Australians were remembering two there. Beverisman, who they just passed the ball. They will be also seen in Australia in the World Championship. And so will Shoebottom. After that, I thought somebody had gone down injured then. That's why I just hesitated a second. Just shaking the water off his boots. The photographer's gone to the Leeds end. Whether that's a sign or they're just running well, I don't know. But you used to say in rugby league, kick everything above the grass, but now it's everything below the water they want to chase after. Leeds now have got to get one try to make it a draw. Wakefield have got a lot of strength. Cooper looks all right again, been injured, but looks all right. He'll run all afternoon with Gary Cooper, and run well too. These are the big fella, 69 stone, stupid jeans. We got tucked. He made a big splash with a big lad. Start again, said Mr. Epplethwaite. He'd wiped the slate clean for the 4 tackles, and then he said you can start again, but the ball was knocked on. Wakefield just seemed to be doing a little bit better now, so far as the scrums are concerned. Taking the two blind side shots by Cooper running dangerously. Wakefield chasing that second try, which will really make it hard for Leeds. Leeds have got to get level to virtually win this match. Wakefield, if they go in front, it will be a tremendously hard job for Leeds to pull out. Wakefield, a very strong side. Their defence today has been magnificent with losing possession. Kick for Atkinson.